right, so good evening. This isn't the camera of my choice. I wanted to leave it on a stationary so you could actually watch it. So I've wire brushed it, then scaled it, so there's just no rust. There's a little dust on there, but I'm not going to get all of that. But this is basically skinned down to the bare metal all the way around. That's just the lights, what you see in here. Okay, so I'm gonna get this ready to paint. So this section here, this is your bed plate. I'll pull this off here. Yeah, right. Yeah, I tapped it on there, so I'm gonna have to pry it back off. Let me spin it around here and show you. Okay, so nice and pretty, bare metal. So I'm gonna, tonight I'm gonna mask this off and get it ready for paint. Spent last night and got into the valley area. Okay, so went down and deep and dirty on that. There's a little tint to it, but it'll wipe out. Okay, and then I'll do this area when I take the motor off the stand. So anyway, this is what she looks like with nothing on her. Okay, nice pretty shiny metal. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do is I wanted it to be a stationary. I don't have, I'll be tomorrow, so I'll probably start taping it tonight, and I'll finish I'll get some on video so you guys can see me taping it. But anyway, that's what I'm going to get into now. Wait, there's the bottom here. This is the off, and then this is the plate here. This is the name. This is here. This is where you're supposed to run a bolt in here and section of the down. This is here, but this is easy. There's plate. See that? Pull this. Make up. And I'm taking the seal. Plus the metal inside here. See that? We're going to push it. This is the metal. Okay, so let's get this inside. I'll try my idea. So we got. We'll just here now. Okay, so here. So this one there. I'll hit this that. Through here. Yeah, I'm not going to push it. So keep on doing this. I think we need to. Yeah, let's do something. Do we do this? Let's do that. The original. Make some progress. Okay, do that. All right. What do you go with that? What do you here? Let's go. That's here. Okay. Grab. There, there. Right, I think you're stuff, and the camera will start this. That's on that, but you find it there. Go ahead, go on down, shall I? And then draw on your cut. Now see that at the edge. And that taking is. Oh shit, okay. That. Where do you see myself? That's the down. Pull up, take you see. So that down. Put it right. Alright, so there you go. That's the there. Nice birdie. Fall down. Let's go sugar. I tell you, you think purple down here last one. Sounds like it. Just roll it. Hit the same job. Alright, let's sit here. Okay, get that number. Don't hold it up. Alright, so I did a little changing here. In the last video, you see me mask off all these parts here. I want paint everywhere except in the hole. So this came to me last night. I remember that I had bought some cool earplugs. These are the foamy kind. Okay. And what this, they're really dirt cheap. They're just a couple dollars. And this is what they look like. Little spongies. What you're supposed to do is you You pinch them, make them really small like this, and then you put them in your ear, and then it'll sit there and expand, and then it'll close up all the air around there and not let the loud noise in your ear. So what we do here is you pinch this, and then you put it in this hole, and you give it a second, and then it's going to sit there and expand, and then they're nice and tight. Cool idea. I thought so. Didn't cost me anything but the couple dollars. See, I like this one here. This needs a little bit more squeezing. It's a shallow hole. So we'll just kind of weight this out a little bit. But this will protect the threads of the hole, but also allow me to paint closer to the edges of the hole. Otherwise I'd have a bunch of bare metal and I'd have to actually touch it up afterwards. Ta-da, done. Okay, so then there's that part. I've already completed. Here, we're gonna do a lean-to here and show you. So I did the front. Okay, so that's done. Put you back. Oh, come on. We're done, fine. Put you back. Here we go. All right, and then I've started to put some primer on it. And what I'm using is Rust-Oleum High Performance Rusty Metal Primer. It's good for 200 degrees, which is just fine here because these things they run around 100, 180, 190. So that's going to be good. This is the primer, and then I'll go back and put the paint on top of this. So that's just where I'm at now. I've already done the top part, and I'm using a small brush. This way I can get into the small areas. This way I can take my time and not miss anything. I'm only going to put one coat on it. And something else I did prior to priming, let me put this away. Yeah, I could probably show you this too, just so I don't melt anything. Fire up a propane or map. Gotta stay away from these things here. Pop things out for me, just for fun. See how that dampness coming out of there? Right there. I spent a lot of time this morning torching this thing. Yeah, it was like this. I think I pretty much chased all the water out of it. Stay. Remind me to get a new torch tip. That one's getting a little tired. So I torched it earlier. I went through and chased the water out. And then I went back with some lacquer thinner and washed the surface off. So this could be like the dampness of the lacquer thinner. See, it's not even coming back off on me. So it's going to be fine. But it's just to open the pores up so we can get the primer to actually stick to the metal. So that's what I'm doing now. Some here and dip into that. Do my edges. So this way I'm not afraid to do anything near the holes. Oh, so now it's completely primed all the way around, and I wait for it to dry. Tomorrow it should be ready. I'll give it a quick scuffing, and then we'll go ahead and paint it. Okay, so I started and I remembered that I didn't start the camera, so here's where we are. I've started, this is my first flash coat, just a tack coat just to get it on. So the recommended paint that was for the Rust-Oleum isn't carried in the area. So I switched over. I'm using VHT. This was one of my originals I was going to do in the first place. So I'm using VHT, and this is Hemi Orange. Okay, so it is the actual Hemi Orange. So this paint's going to be okay with the Rust-Oleum primer on it. Same properties as what's in the spray can, just a little thicker, which is okay. And okay, so here's the second coat. So I'm going to let this tack off, and then I'm going to give it 2 coats of VHT's Gloss Clear. That's going to give it a protective coating on top of this orange, so it won't chip if it gets hit. That's what we're going to do here. Let me roll it around for you so you can see what it looks like on the sides. No runs, no drips. No misses. I'm going to leave it like this. I want to put heat on it. So I do a little bit is just help it tack off a little bit more. Just kind of cook it a little bit. It's already dry to the touch. I can leave a fingerprint in it, but it won't transfer off. I just want to have it harden up a little bit before I put the clear on it. I'll tell you, it's going to cat's ass, these little earplugs for the holes. Man, what a great idea that was. Okay, so now I let her dry a little bit, and then 2 coats of clear. Okay, now we have 2 coats of clear on here, so it's ready to go. My next move for this is I gotta bake it for 1 hour at 200 degrees. So it's gonna be a little fun to see how I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna tell you. But there she is. She's nice and pretty and shiny all the way around. So we're just gonna let her sit right there. We'll let her dry for a week, and then we're good. Now I'm gonna paint my timing cover, which is, I'll show you. Oh, right there. Go in. Can we go in? Yes, we can. So that's what I'm doing now, is I'm painting that. So it's gonna be the same color silver. All right, so let me go back to the engine, and then we zoom out. Okay, and there we go. And here she is, painted. 2 coats of orange, 2 coats of clear, and it had a day to dry, so it's hard, it's not cured yet. I'm gonna roll it around and show you this part. I cleaned off the masking tape today. I'm still leaving the bed on yet. Okay, opening up all the holes. And this is going to allow the block to breathe for the next procedure. Because I have to cure this paint. This paint has to sit in 200 degrees. Told you I wasn't going to tell you that part. Okay, so it's got to sit in 200 degrees for 1 hour to actually cure the paint. So that's what I'm doing now. Is I'm going to build a box, a cage over it, wrap it in tin foil. I got a propane burner in there, shoot some heat in there, and just fry the hell out of it. So that's what I'm going to do. I think it looks damn sharp. I think that looks damn sharp. Yes, sir. Okay, alright, so let you know my next move.